Honorable Men Discord. Fact or opinion? Dame Dash says Kanye West is better than Jay-Z. Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new. I would never cower.
As always, welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, hit that button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend and tell a friend. I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to get straight to it. I have 3 separate videos in which Dame Dash says consistently that overall Kanye West is the better artist than Jay-Z. Now, is this a fact or an opinion? Clearly, one would say this is an opinion when it's coming from Dame Dash, because Dame Dash has his own issues with Jay-Z. All right. But what he says, it's a reasonable claim. It's a reasonable claim. And by the way, let me just say this. I know it may come across as, oh, you're just trying to bash Jay-Z. Jay-Z did a phenomenal 3-day concert at Yankee Stadium. No, I did not attend, but my neighbor did attend. He said it was phenomenal. I saw two merch. One was merch. The other one was a shirt that he was able to get outside, and even that was phenomenal. The front and back of that shirt, the printing on it was nice. Can't lie. Day one when he brought out Nas, loved it. I loved how he took verses from other songs and placed them on older beats, and he flipped them. I love how he did that. Added a new twist to the usual norm in performances. I know that's been done before, but seeing it for the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt was phenomenal. You know, from Eminem coming out, Beyonce, Rihanna, Clips, Pharrell, just great. I know I probably missed someone else. There was a Jeezy, just phenomenal. So, you know, I didn't get a chance to even address that 3-day concert in Yankee Stadium, but you know, it was phenomenal. But with that being said, again, this whole is Kanye West better than Jay-Z it's debatable. Now, I know the diehard Jay-Z fans are going to look at me and say, you're out of your mind. But look at Kanye's catalog. But furthermore, let's listen to what Dame Dash said on these 3 separate interviews. This one is courtesy of the Art of Dialogue, which is a channel that I personally love tuning into. So if you want to see the entire interview, definitely show love to the Art of Dialogue. But I'm going to get into this one and the 2 other ones, and then I'll speak my mind. Let's get into it.
In the same league. Like, Jay's not in the same league as Kanye. Like, Kanye is a real rock star. A real rock star goes all over, tours all over the world, and has a globe on a stage that costs $2 million a show. No sponsors. So Kanye sells out with everybody corporate not fucking with him. He does it completely independent. He does not have to wear a Yankee uniform. Nike's not giving him no sponsorship. He makes his clothes independently, and he does quadruple with a nigga that got a whole lot of corporate selling a whole lot of outpours for the culture.
So, what's your thoughts on that? All right, so Jay-Z, we know some of his merch was tied to Mitchell & Ness, plus his paper planes, and of course his affiliation with the Yankee organization to be able to use the Yankee logo on his merch. And even with all of that, if Kanye West was to do something in Yankee Stadium and sell his own merch, what's your thoughts? Who would have the bigger event? That, I think, is a question worth answering. So those of you watching this episode, had Kanye West, and I know it'd probably be like, why is Kanye West doing it at the Yankee? What's the relevance? I think there's more relevance being that Jay-Z's from New York. But yet and still, Kanye West, we all know, is a big enough artist that if he decided to do a 3-day in Yankee Stadium, what do you think that would look like? What do you think the ticket sales would look like? And without him having merch with the Yankee logo on it, I agree with Dame Dash. I agree, and this is no bias with me saying this. This is no Jay Z hate. I think if Kanye West was in Yankee Stadium for 3 days selling his own merch, I think his merch would fly off the shelf. I honestly think it would fly off the shelf. Even more so if Kanye was to do a collab. We're talking just Kanye on his own, just like Dame said, it would fly off the shelf. But if Kanye was to do some type of collab, like let's say Kanye did a collab with Essentials, it would fly off the off the rack. It wouldn't even matter how much he charged. To be honest with you, that's my thoughts on it. And Kanye would even throw in some limited edition slides or some type of sneaker or something, and even that would fly off the racks. So that's just my thoughts on it. So I agree with him on that. Let's get into the next clip.
Kanye destroys Jay. Kanye destroys Jay. It's not even the same class. You know what I mean? As far as artistry goes and being creative and all the verticals that are stimulated and the people, no one wants to dress like Jay can't do a clothing line. Kanye has a movement, he's unstoppable. Like Kanye don't need nobody to fill an arena. Homeboy needs friends. This just stands up there and he don't even have to rap. He just does listening sessions in a stadium. Kanye is different, and he's bipolar. You know what I mean? He's paused. He's pure art. The world should be so grateful for Kanye's presence because he keeps things so interesting. The world would be so boring without Kanye. It's like Van Gogh. Like any minute he could cut his ear off while he's painting, but it's always art. Kanye is an artist. Jay's not an artist. Jay's a comic. Well, I'm going to say that, allegedly. I would say Jay's just more of he's cunning. And he doesn't mind playing with the devil.
What you mean by cunning?
He's cunning. Like, he'll make you believe that you're his brother and he really hates you. That's cunning to me. He knows how to smile when he's mad. He knows how to laugh when something's not funny. He plays his position very well, and they pay him well for it. Kanye destroys...
Ouch. Now that part about he knows how to smile when he's mad, make you feel like he's your brother. I can't help but to think Dame is saying that about himself in his once relationship with Jay-Z, partnership, however you want to word it. But with that being said, I'm gonna have to say I agree even with this clip. What's your thoughts? I'm waiting for you all in the comment section. This one is well, first of all, let me go back to this one. I'm not sure who interviewed him on this one. This might have been the Art of Dialogue. This also might have been the Art of Dialogue. I want to give them their credit. I know he did an interview with Cam Capone as well. And this one is with the Diary of a CEO. This is courtesy. This is an older interview, a much older interview. It says 2022. But yet, he's been consistently vouching for Kanye. I think the $1 million question is, had he not had a broken relationship with Jay-Z, would he still have been talking highly about Kanye over Jay-Z? I don't know. Probably not, because he probably wouldn't want to break that friendship. I don't know, but he seems like a straight up person. So I'm 50-50 on that. I really don't know how he would have responded had he still had a healthy relationship with Jay-Z. Like, had he been out there in Yankee Stadium, he definitely wouldn't have been saying that about the merch. And he wouldn't have been talking highly about what Kanye can do over Jay-Z. I really don't think he would have talked against Jay-Z and how Jay-Z presented that 3-day in Yankee Stadium.
Jay and Kanye, and I say it, Jay is about the money, period. And Kanye is about the art and the money. But it's the art, you know what I mean? Like Kanye is a real artist. Like Kanye is in different dimensions. Like, he really focuses on that fashion. I never saw Jay do that, ever. Nothing near that. And he really focuses on his creative. Like, he produces his own beats. And then he's about, like, sonically, he's really into how things are. Like I don't even understand what the fuck he's doing when he makes beats. You know what I mean? Like, I know what a beat sounds, but then he does some other shit that makes it like where other people respect it. You know, it's an art to what he does.
Yeah, respectfully, Kanye West is an anomaly. He's a one of one. He's on a Mount Rushmore, regardless of how you feel about him. His body of music is incredible. The fact that he produces, his energy, he's charismatic. He makes for a great interview. I mean, Kanye West, to be honest with you, what is he not good at when it comes to art? Let's be honest. Kanye West could pick up a paintbrush, not having had any experience in painting, and if he paints something to the best of his ability, even if it looked like a kindergarten child painted it, Kanye West could sell that for millions of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. He makes for great interviews when he sits down with drink champs. Phenomenal interviews. I know Jay-Z's recently jumped back into doing interviews leading up to the 3-day in Yankee Stadium, and they were good interviews. But Kanye West, you just don't know what he's gonna say. Maybe because of his his mental, I don't want to say issues, but is he clinically bipolar? I don't know. I mean, Dame Dash said that in this interview, but yet and still, Kanye makes for great interviews. We already know how he is when it comes to fashion. We know how it comes to sneakers. He did his thing with Nike. The moment he signed and nailed that deal with Nike, when the Red Octobers came out flying off the shelves. When he went to Adidas, same thing. The momentum didn't stop. It didn't stop. His videos are phenomenal. He's unpredictable, and that's what keeps things refreshing. We can say what we want to say about Kanye West when he says some questionable things, but the fact that he's unpredictable keeps things refreshing. People get bored with routine, with being predictable. If the artist is predictable, the crowd, the audience generally gets bored fast. All right, unless they're loyal fans. That's the exception. But listen, all three interview clips that I played, I'm going to have to agree with Dame Dash. And again, respectfully, that's no hate towards Jay-Z. Like I said, the 3-day in Yankee Stadium plus Jay-Z's body of work, phenomenal. But honestly, when we're talking about Kanye West, I really don't know too many people that you could put up against him. Drake might be the closest thing. Might be the closest thing. And even still, I think Drake would fall short just because Kanye West is an artist's artist. He's a true artist. He gets out there, and that setup with the globe is phenomenal. I mean, come on. Who else is pulling that off? Drake could pull that off, but he didn't think of it. All right, Kanye thought of it. Kanye West is always pushing the limits with his presentation. Always pushing the limits. A matter of fact, that concert he did where he brought out Drake, that setup was phenomenal. I don't know where that was. I don't know if that was overseas. Let me know in the comments where that particular concert was. But when he did that concert where he brought out Drake, phenomenal setup. And he just keeps finding ways, again, to be refreshing. And for that reason, I'm going to have to say, for this one, this is a fact. And yes, it's my opinion, but tell me how it's not a fact in the comment section. But listen, that's all I have on this. As always, I appreciate all of you for tuning in. If you haven't already, on your way out, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Continue to tell friends about my channel. I appreciate it. Salute to all of you that's been doing so. Tell your family members. I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And as always, stay honorable.